James the Lesser, we don't know how to do any polls with anything yet. Like, I'm looking to do polls with Nightbot and stuff, and I think it would still work here on YouTube like we were trying to get it to work on Twitch.
Here we go.
Hello. Welcome to James the Lesser Express Line, where we get you in and out as fast as possible. It's here, guys. It's finally here. Gifted memberships in Japan. Well, let's listen to him.
Today to talk about. First of all, let's talk about YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, last year, YouTube made a large
Not touching your
announcement.
face.
They said they would dramatically improve the streaming experience here on YouTube in 2022.
Not touching your face.
They said there would be new moderation options so that moderators could now do their job a lot more easily, including the ability to click on a person's name and go right to their YouTube channel, the ability to possibly track the chat history of a person here on YouTube, and better moderator tools. And what I mean by
He means Nazi chat. Make it easier to turn his chat to a Nazi chat like he had over on Twitch.
that is actually being able to easily moderate properly. Oh, I want to time this person out. I want to ban this person. I want to maybe unban this person on the fly because I made a mistake. Didn't mean to ban that person. I need to fix that. Or if we get an unban request, we can undo it.
Well, if you
right
didn't
away.
ban
Stuff
so
like
many
that.
people.
Stuff that doesn't exist on YouTube that seems like basic functionality that should be there and isn't. In addition, YouTube promised other added features for the streamers
Here it
themselves
is.
to have more opportunities for growth and or success on YouTube. I mean, they mentioned a bunch of stuff, but I'm not going to go into all of it. But the most notable one they mentioned
Only one he cares about.
was the ability to gift memberships on YouTube, which is essentially is the equivalent of on Twitch being able to gift subscriptions to people in the chat. So to give you a little bit of background, over on Twitch, there's subscriptions where they're paid a paid membership to a channel. I know that sounds weird. A subscription is a paid membership. Yes. The way it works is you pay a flat fee every month, and you get access to many things, including emotes, highlight name in chat, a chat badge, and other things. But on Twitch, not only do you buy it yourself, but you can be gifted a subscription. All right. And when I was a full-time streamer on Twitch, many times, especially I would say around the holiday season, people would come by and say, hey, I want to be festive and merry and say Merry Christmas to everyone who likes DSP's content. So I'm just going to drop a sub bomb on the channel. And what would happen is, boom, all of a sudden 30 people would randomly be given subscriptions, and that would help out the channel. That would help out those.
He misses that so much. You can just tell he's salivating at the gums. Not teeth. His teeth are rotted. At the gums. Waiting for this to happen.
People. Now, a lot of people argued over the years, hey, are you aware that that's not real growth? When you have those gifted subs, that's not real growth of your channel. That's one person being generous, and that's not really a good sign of success. Well, although at face value, that's a correct statement, I would argue you're right. Those aren't people actively of their own will becoming subscribers. That's one person just being generous, and that's going to go away because how many people of those gifted subs really renew? But here's where that comes into play. Okay.
You're scanning chat, waiting to ban someone.
When people would gift subscriptions on Twitch, I would always notice that usually for every time someone dropped a sub bomb, I would actually retain some of those people as ongoing subscribers. What would happen is someone would get a subscription for the first time and be like, wow, I actually really enjoy this. I like Phil's emotes. I like the ability to ignore slow mode in the chat. I like the fact that I can do this feature or that feature. And this month that I've been a sub, I watched more of Phil's content. I enjoyed it.
Name those features. Here's a hint. He can't because there are no other features.
And I want to stick around, so I'm going to renew my sub. So even if, let's say, someone dropped a 30 sub bomb, 2 people out of the 30 said, I like it, I'm going to keep it. That's actual real growth. You see? It's a small percentage, but it's still a percentage. And I noticed all the time that whenever there were sub bombs,
0%, that's a percentage.
A couple new people as subscribers. And that was awesome. Why do you think in the 5 years that I was streaming on Twitch, I was able to build up a consistent 600-700 subscribers? And that was
because OIC would always come through and gift you more. And he had the Prime subs that were free. He had about 300 Prime subs, 100 not Prime subs, then the rest were whales showing up and dropping sub bombs.
That was before anyone gifted any subscribers. It would still be like 600-700 subs, okay? And that was huge. That was a lot of a lot of support that I came
That's
to
right,
rely
keep rocking
on
back and forth.
when I was a Twitch streamer. It was consistent help every month income that I knew was coming. And quite frankly, I just haven't gotten that back. Right now we're at, look, 350 members here on YouTube. That, by the way, that's not bad. For having streamed less than a year full-time on YouTube, to have that many consistent members is actually quite good. But it's certainly less than half of what I was doing on Twitch, and all that is lost income. That's not.
But you were crying that you were broke and you had no money and need that support. You really do need that support to pay your bills when you're on Twitch. You had 700, 800, 900 subs. And again, 356. That's about what he would have had without the sub bombs. But on YouTube, there's no free memberships. And the rules, at least stated for the Japanese people that are getting to test this, well, I'll put a picture up so you guys can read it for yourselves.
Not being made up anywhere else. Take a look. Here's our tips goals. Are we hitting the tips goals every stream to make up for the fact that I don't have this up in around 800-900 anymore? No. That's literally lost income that I used to make, and now I'm making way less money as a result of not being on Twitch anymore. Okay? It's just a matter of fact. Now, if they turn on gifted memberships, which they claim they're going to do, would it possibly affect this channel? I would say yes in the short term. Okay? In the short term, what would happen is probably people would actually be excited and run to the channel and start gifting sub or member bombs. I guess what we're going to call them here, member bombs, right? And boom, you start seeing big amounts of members, boom, 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 being added, and this number very much may skyrocket.
And DSP demanding more and more every month.
For like a month or two. But eventually what will end up happening, it's going to level out. We know that. It's going to level out. It's not going to be every month where we're going to get giant member bombs and things like that here. Just like on Twitch. Usually, traditionally on Twitch, it was around the holidays, around Christmas time, when you get more people coming and doing those sub bombs because they wanted to do it for the holidays. It's probably the same thing here. We'll probably see more people coming by around the holidays to do it than anything else. Okay?
Take a sip.
So, that being said, why am I mentioning this today? Because certainly there's no gifted memberships here yet. As you can see, no one's done it yet. You can't do it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube has entered the alpha phase of gifted memberships.
And
in
part of the beta
Japan
phase.
only. Now, you may say, wait a minute. What percentile of YouTube users are Japanese?
A lot. Roughly, I want to say about a fifth of my viewers come from Japan.
The truth is, not a lot. Why? Because in
Bull
Japan,
fucking
they have
shit.
their own stuff. In Japan, they have their own social networks, their own video sharing sites. They tend to use their own things. It's actually a part of Japanese culture where they prefer to use their own proprietary stuff. That's why a lot of game development in Japan is a lot different than how it is worldwide. Okay? But there are people who, in Japan, use YouTube. It's just not nearly as...
YouTube has risen to the top as the most widely used social media platform in Japan, with user numbers right behind line at 62 million. 10 seconds on Google. Probably not even 10 seconds. YouTube has risen to the top as the most widely used social media platform in Japan, with user numbers right behind line at 62 million. That is 62 million people in Japan using YouTube. Shut the fuck up, DSP.
prominent as in the United States or Europe or Canada and places like that, okay? So that being said, why are they testing this in Japan? Well, just matter-of-factly and business-wise, it makes sense. Here's why. If you have a smaller group of people, that could be your test audience. You see what I'm saying? If they all of a sudden made it entirely all over the world, boom, worldwide gifted memberships, what if they don't work? What if they break? You could potentially damage the entire site and all the business, right? So, actually limiting it to only Japan actually is a good move in my opinion when you look at the scope of how YouTube works and everything. Only have it be a very much smaller, isolated group of content creators having this feature. Let them try it, let them break it, and figure out how it works. Let YouTube fix it before they roll it out to everyone. I would much rather wait and have it work properly than have them flip a switch and then people want to start gifting memberships. They try and it's not working, or, oh, well, people are getting memberships, but you don't get credit for them because the system's broken. You see? I'd much rather have them work on a smaller group like that, have the Japanese content creators mess around with it and hopefully figure it out, and then have them roll it out to a wider group, okay? So I'm actually happy they did this. And it's a good sign. If they're actually testing it for one group, that means they do have actually the intention of rolling it out for everyone, and they're actually working on it. Wow, an actual sign that YouTube's doing something useful in 2022. We have signs of life at Google, apparently. We've been looking for it all month last month, and there was nothing.
Wah. I get it. You need those get this memberships to pump your numbers up. What a lot of streamers will be doing is going, wow, thank you so much for helping me with this. Here's a gift membership. Or they'll be, oh, hey, this person, they make blankets, and they made a blanket of my logo, and they sent it to me. I appreciate that so much. I already sent them a thing over PayPal, but I'm also gonna give them a membership. By the way, they can use my emotes and get access to this and go do that. Or if you're me, like, hey, Anime Gun, back when I played Neo 2, you would jump in and help me out. So here's give the membership for this month. Heck, maybe even 2 months in a row, because you gave me a lot of help in that. Not DSP. DSP is going to be the... Alright, maybe not the only one, but the very few that be just, no, I need 800 members now. But DSP, you only have 402. Well, then just get me 398 now. I need to reach that goal. Don't you want to see me eat Chinese food on stream? Rah! Snort.
Okay. So that being said, I'm happy about this, and I hope that YouTube will find stuff about this gifted membership practice with the Japanese content creators, and hopefully, we will have some positive progress. Like I told you guys, what I hoped for was that this would actually be launched and in place by this month. I was hoping that with all the new release content coming out in the month of February, that this would be something that would be live.
We're begging season now in February.
Just entering the alpha stage for Japanese-only content creators. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that this likely will be probably a couple months process to test out, and then they'll maybe do a soft launch. But at least it's a step in the right direction, okay? It's just unfortunate because I definitely have a feeling that if it launched this month, it would benefit this channel tremendously with all the new releases and everything. Imagine this. People are coming to DSP Gaming for the first time in years. Wow, Phil's playing... the New Horizon. Phil's playing Elden Ring. Very exciting. I'm going to come watch Phil play this on his streams or whatever.
That sounds exciting, though.
Right? In conjunction with that, increase in viewership and increase in attendance and increase in people watching, now people say, oh, I'm going to help out Phil. Let me gift a bunch of memberships out. So now you have a newcomer who...
Oh, I see. Not a bunch of people.
Now they're like, wow, I have all these cool features and everything. That's incentive to stick around. You see? It would help a lot. I get the feeling it would actually help this channel tremendously if it was in place, but...
It's not. No. Wah. Get over it. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.